As someone who values both lived experience and scientific grounding, I couldn't help but notice during the whole period how many elements of the retreat align with what we already know from research on well-being, on performance, and on the brain. The science, the embodied practice, the strict focus on observation without judgment. It all taps into what neuroscience and psychology have been telling us for the past decades, especially mindfulness and cognitive behavioral therapies, but also even positive intelligence and other concepts. And here's what I've noticed in terms of the scientific alignment. I've noticed elements of neuroplasticity. We know that regular meditation has been shown to strengthen neural pathways associated with attention, emotional regulation, and resilience. But it also helps you to build new pathways when behavior needs to be adjusted. So after 10 days of dedicated practice, I could feel this shift. My thoughts had slowed down, my reactivity softened, and my awareness sharpened. Another element was about introspection and body-mind awareness. We know now that Vipassana's focus on the breath and scanning bodily sensations mirrors current practices used in trauma-informed therapy and even performance psychology. The ability to sense and stay with subtle physical sensations can reduce stress and increase self-regulation. And I experienced this firsthand during the longer sits, sometimes 2.5 hours, where awareness alone helped me navigate discomfort without needing to resist or escape. Another element was about mental clarity and spaciousness. Without the usually sensory overload of modern life, the brain has a chance to settle. Studies show that even short periods of silence and reduced input can enhance creativity, cognitive function, and emotional balance. So 10 days was a rough start, yes, but it gave me a glimpse into what's possible when the mind has space to breathe. What didn't feel fully in line with the evidence? Well, the lack of sleep. Most studies point to the importance of getting at least 7 hours of sleep for optimal cognitive and emotional functioning. While I managed and even felt surprisingly energized at some times, I also know I wouldn't recommend such a schedule as sustainable in daily life. Rest and time to absorb what we've experienced are just as important as discipline. So while Vipassana is an ancient tradition with over 2,500 years, much of what it teaches now finds echoes in contemporary science. This blend of ancient wisdom and modern insights was, for me, one of the most validating aspects of the whole experience. What am I taking with me? Well,